Welcome to the Riverside Sports Update. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Riverside native Emily Osmus is bringing home the gold. The former King High School star led Team USA to a Women's Water Polo World Cup Championship. The Stars and Stripes took on Spain in the championship match this past Saturday in Sydney, Australia, and Osmus was the star of the show. The former King Wolf led the red, white, and blue with 6 goals in the match and was the top scorer in the entire tournament as the U.S. defeated Spain 13-9 in the finals. Congratulations to Team USA and our very own Emily Osmus, World Cup champions. And speaking of champions, just last season, the Hillcrest football team brought home a CIF Southern Section Division 10 championship. The Trojans won the school's first CIF title, rolling past Tockwitz in the D10 finals. Well, it's that time of the year for head coach Travis Carter. Not only did he win a CIF championship, but he's also winning in life. His wife gave birth to their first child just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, given me a different perspective on a lot of things. You see things from a different lens. You just want to continue to go out there and be someone that, continues to work hard and does what they can to, not only help these kids here on campus, but, also be a, good father and, do the best you can at home as well. So it's going to, obviously a big adjustment. Like I said, we're extremely excited. We're happy. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'll have her, she's going to make an appearance at a couple games on the sideline. She'll probably be asleep, but we're ready for this season. These kids, including these 2 guys here, they've been working extremely hard the entire off season. And it's another challenge that last year gets brought up a lot, and they earned that, they get praised for that, and we got to celebrate and all that stuff. But they both kind of mentioned, we got to take it day by day. This is a new team, it's got to be, one practice at a time, and just continue with the, growth mindset that we got to get better. We can't rest on what we did last year, and we got to go out and attack each day this year, so we can get back to that place.
Hillcrest will have a tough non-league schedule, including a showdown against Ramona. And this week we take a look at the Rams schedule. Ramona kicks off the year versus King, and it's the first of 5 straight non-league games against other Riverside schools. King followed by Arlington, Hillcrest, North, and Pauley, all on the slate. Then they'll open up the New Valley Conference against A.B. Miller, followed by Contest versus Pacific, Big Bear, Patriot, and finally rival Norda Vista. Some big games on the schedule for Ram High. And finally, a shout out to Riverside City College baseball star Grant Gray, who just signed with the Chicago Cubs. Gray was an all-conference and all-state selection for the Tigers this past year after previously playing football and baseball at UCLA. Congratulations to RCC's Grant Gray. I'm Pep Fernandez, and this has been the Riverside Sports Update. We'll see you next time.